Right. I am. Let me see. I want to make sure. Ooh, my mic is like way down there, so I just want to make sure that we can all hear. I don't know what's going on here. Kind of. I know, like last time, my mic sounded like it was really close, like where it could blow somebody's eardrum. So I want to make sure that you guys can hear. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna put it right here on my shoulder so you guys can hear me. And I feel like this energy, this eclipse energy, is doing a lot. It's doing a lot. So I kind of want to um guess what I want to do is like see what you might need to eclipse out of your life, or whom you might need to eclipse out of your life. So all right. Let's start there. What or whom you might need to eclipse out of your life. Hey, Jessica. I wish I would have had my big rider weights, but I don't know where I did with them. Like my big, tall, like the large rider weights. But I'm going to use this one because this has like some of my own meanings on it. I put some keywords. I did put some biblical figures on this one because it just resonates with me that way. So, um, let's go ahead and start the reading. All right. I forgot how to well, y'all don't do a good job of that anyway, YouTube. So I don't know what y'all talking about. Let me see real quick. I need to. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, if I pause y'all, I have to moderate my own chat. If none of my moderators are on here, I'm gonna have to do it myself. And right now, I'll tell you right, do not bring that negative shit over here. I know there's trolls and stuff that be online. They don't care. They just be on here. YouTube sends people and trolls and shit on people's channel. I don't even know if they're really actual people or like bots. But just keep stupidity and dumb shit off my channel. Like I don't have time. Like go somewhere else. Go on a. I'm not even gonna say go to somebody else's. That's not right. Don't go to nobody else's shit with that either. Just find something to do. Like get a life. Get a life. Seriously. Get a motherfucking life. All right. All positivity over here. We will crack your dome spiritually. Get out of here. Okay? Go down, scrattle, go make something to eat, go cook, go brush your ass. Like, go brush your ass. Yeah, maybe some of y'all do need to brush your ass. Y'all probably got hairy asses. Go cleanse y'all asses. Go take a bath. Go take a shower. Go outside. Go touch grass. Like, just leave people alone. Miserable, bored, dumb motherfuckers. Find something to do with your life. Okay? You can't make logical sense of being an asshole. There's no reason. All right, so I want to ask Spirit, I'm going to have y'all pick two piles. Let's do pile one and let's do pile two. Let me see what my time stamp. 2517. Okay, so 517. I'm gonna have you guys choose two piles. Let me find an item for you. Let's do that. Do 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 do. Let's see. I'm gonna find an item. I'm finding an item. All right. I have two items. So pile number one, your item is this Oshun figurine, the goddess Oshun. You guys are familiar with her. And pile number two, yours is this blessing oil. Okay, this blessed oil has the Virgin Mary on it. So that might resonate with you. So divine mama energy, divine feminine energy. Yeah. So the Oshun for pile number one and the Virgin Mary blessed oil. Hi from Siberia. How are you? How are you doing? Okay. Pick your pile, and what we're doing is, what are you eclipsing at this time? What is it that's being eclipsed out of your life at this time? Whom or what do you need to eclipse out of your life? Or both, all the above. Whatever wants to come through, really. Whatever wants to come through. Okay. Alrighty. Pile number one. Your timestamp is 7:06. Okay. 7:06 is your timestamp. So what are you eclipsing out of your life? I'm just going to use the major arcana cards first, and then I'll further clarify what it is that needs to be eclipsed out of your life. Okay. Sure do. Yeah, please moderate the chat, Nina. Hit hide user if you can. Like, if you see some dumb shit, just put hide user. Because I get bots around when I do lives now. All of a sudden, I just get bots sent to my channel. I don't get this many views on a regular basis. So I know YouTube is like tripping. All right. So if you chose Goddess Oshun, this is what you're eclipsing out of your life. If you chose the Oshun figurine, this is your reading. You're from India? Greetings from India. What are you eclipsing out of your life? What are you eclipsing out of your life? Okay, well, just let me know. You have two major arcana cards, the Moon and the Hangman. You could feel lonely right now for some of you, or as a result of whatever it is that you're eclipsing or what is being eclipsed out of your life, it might make you feel lonely. Like if it's people that you need to let go of, I feel like you're going through the dark night of the soul. You are ascending, or this aftermath of whatever you're purging and releasing is you elevating spiritually, mentally, emotionally. So this is like maturing on a spiritual level. Also, like where you feel like things are stagnant and kind of dry in your life, this energy isn't going to last for long. This energy is not going to last for long. Okay, let's see. I feel like if you are at a place right now where you are kind of like in that period where you don't really know where things are going, you might feel depressed. I'm not saying that you're not depressed. For some of you, it may not fully be depression. I feel like you're purging. It's like a grieving period or cycle right now for you. If you've been seeing the number 333, this I feel like is pertaining to you. 33 could be significant, or just 3 in general. That loneliness, I feel like those periods where you're by yourself, Spirit is saying, or you feel like, oh, I don't have any friends, or I don't have this and that going on right now. Yeah, I feel like, I mean, I would suggest this anyway, but anytime that you feel like you don't have anything, or you don't have anybody, that is the time that you need to spend with yourself and God's source. Like, spend that time. Like, yeah, you're not going to find the answers solely outside of yourself, or trying to find or make sense of things going on around you, without having that spiritual ground, having that spiritual connectedness with yourself and God. Like, this cycle or this period of your life is not going to make sense unless you have that spiritual understanding. Yeah, you're being called to sacrifice something out of your life, like, or just let things go, surrender. Spirit might be literally moving people. Yeah, you're being protected. I forgot. Let me mention King of Swords. She's not necessarily covered. It's just the way my thing is setting up. I didn't mean to hide her off the channel. I meant to put her on timeout. We're not asking personal questions, y'all. No personal questions right now. Okay. 5 of Swords. Yeah, like I said, 5 of Swords, I feel like this is somebody being removed out of your life. These are people that are either have left your life, or are kind of put you in a position to have to X them out anyway, or Spirit is removing people out of your life. Some of you guys might be confused by some of your connections. Like, let's say, for example, this doesn't have to be like verbatim, but let's say for accents, you have like a friend, like a homegirl or homeboy, a friend, right? Platonic situation. And all of a sudden this person just starts acting funny towards you, or you feel like, I don't know, let's just say like they switched up their energy, or they're not including you in things anymore, something like that. That could be a sign, like a message to you to reevaluate that situation or that friendship, or the energy is shifting for a reason. But I feel like you're being protected with that King of Swords energy. It makes me think of Archangel Michael. Or some of y'all could be being protected from an air sign person with the 5 of Swords. Thank you, sis. Knight of Wands and the 7 of Cups. I feel like this might be specific to somebody. You could be dealing with like a fuckboy energy or fuck girl energy. Somebody that's kind of in and out of your life. This person could have recently come back around. I don't want to say like that it has to be just during the eclipse season, but I kind of feel like this person could have come back maybe like a couple of weeks ago, maybe even a couple of months ago, but this feels recent to me. This person is not here to stay. They don't mean well. I feel like they're still doing the same old, 7 of Cups. Spirit is like, the things that are leaving your life, and the people, the things and situations, like it could even be like you don't enjoy certain things anymore, like you don't resonate with it, like not because you're depressed or because you're bored, but because, let's say for instance, you matured out of it, like you don't like going to the club anymore, like all that stuff, like the clubs and, thank you, sis, the clubs and all that is not, it's something that you don't resonate with anymore. You've outgrown it. You've matured past it. Or the people, you don't resonate with them anymore. Spirit saying this is making you reevaluate your connections and relationships. That do they resonate with where you're headed and where you're going in your life? So like, let's say exes or situationships and all that. Like you might really want to be in a relationship, you really want to be in a union with somebody, but you're still kind of connecting or giving energy to this fuck boy or fuck girl energy, or people that are just like wasting your time. Yeah. Because I feel like something might be tempting to you. Yeah. I'm going to show you these cards. I bought these cards for a reason, because I noticed that some of the major arcana cards had biblical figures in it. And I like to take the Bible and read the parables and all of that and apply them in my readings. Because I feel like, you know, that's how I resonate sometimes with, like, I resonate with parables and things like that. So this deck has, even in the minor arcanas, a lot of biblical references in it. So the Eight of Pentacles is the story of Ruth. So the story of Ruth is, long story short, her and her widowed mother-in-law. Ruth loses her husband. Ruth is her mother-in-law. Ruth loses not only her two sons, but she loses her husband. And they go back to Naomi. Did I say that? Yeah, her mother-in-law, Naomi. They go back to her homeland, her hometown, basically. And Ruth is trying to, you know, make ends meet for them and all of that. So she goes out into the field to glean, to work. And she stumbles, or actually, a man named Boaz stumbles upon her and kind of takes her under his wing and, like, you know, watches her. And long story short, they end up marrying, right? So for some of you, like, you have to allow yourself to be seen. Like, you have to make sacrifices, like how Ruth made that sacrifice to, she could have stayed where she was, but she chose to go with her mother-in-law. Like, I'm going to go wherever you go. Your people are going to be my people. Like, your religion is going to be my, like, she sacrificed where she was. It was dead, you know, she just lost her husband. There was nothing there for her. There was nothing left. So metaphorically speaking, or energetically, there may be something that's not, there's nothing left for you where you are right now. Like, that's a dead end situation. Doesn't mean you have to move or leave a job or something. Maybe if that's what you're called to, then take it, if that resonates. But energetically speaking, there's things that you just, it's dead situations. And that sacrifice to be like, you know what, I don't know where this whole future thing is going. I don't know, but I'm going to make this decision to move in a new direction. I'm going to trust spirit. I'm going to go in a new direction, and it's going to put you in a position. Some of you guys literally might make sacrifices when it comes to work. Like, you might leave a job that you feel like it was comfortable, but it's dead. Like, there's nothing there for you. And you make a sacrifice, and you might do some type of job. Maybe it's a part-time for a moment, or it might take like a job that you might take a pay cut by taking this new job or whatever. But it's going to put you in the vicinity of the right people, or the right person, especially in love. I feel that. Then the Justice card is King Solomon, or the Judgment of King Solomon. The Judgment of King Solomon, the story, let me break it down real quick. Solomon was a very powerful motherfucker. He was a powerful high priest. He was the son of David. He had divine powers. He had the ability to direct spirits and demons and all kind of shit, right? But there was a story of two women. One of the women rolled over her baby and unalived her baby on accident. And one of the women stole one of the babies that were still alive and was trying to, like, you know, say that this is my baby and your baby's the one that has been unalive, right? So they went to the court, right? And King Solomon, yes, the one with the baby involved. King Solomon was like, I'm gonna test y'all out. He took the baby and he said, I'm gonna split this baby in half, right? And basically the women was like, oh, one of the women was like, no, because she knew that was her baby, right? So people looked around and they was like, oh yeah, like, because at first I think the story goes that Solomon was too young to be in the position that he was, and some people weren't feeling it, right? They didn't feel like he was qualified. But I feel like with that situation, it let people know that he has a mind, you know, like someone that you should listen to. He's a qualified leader. So he tested these women. He didn't hurt the baby, but it was just like, he was like, so you mean to tell me if I split this baby, that like he was trying to see whose baby it was. So spirit might test you and be like, are you sure? Are you sure this is what you really want? Because there could be counterfeit situations in your midst, and you're like thinking that something is for you when it's really not, or you know it's not for you, and you're playing yourself, you're lying to yourself. And spirit is like, okay, let me test you a little bit. Let me see something. So I feel like spirit's testing you right now, and not testing you to be like a wicked energy or to punish you, but to strengthen your discernment and like for you to help yourself make the right choices and decisions, right? Ace of Cups is here as well. Are you going to receive this energy that spirit is giving you? Are you going to receive these new things or not? And at the bottom of the deck is the Fool card, of course. Okay. There's a child that sits alone. Like, yeah, like I said, some of y'all may feel lonely, and it's not a punishment to you. It's so that you can hear your own inner voice, your higher self. You can hear God's source clear, where you're not distracted by other people and things, and you're able to see. And I really do believe that distance reveals a lot. So if you're distant from people that you were once close with, or a situation or a relationship you just went through a breakup, or a situationship that you need to separate yourself from, separation really does make things more clear when that energy is not actively in your space all the time. You can actually feel and hear, and then you'll just be like, wait a minute, like there's things about this person I really didn't pay attention to. Now I really see. Now I know how much more peace I have. Or it could be the opposite. Like I really do feel passionate about this path, or this job, or this journey, or this person in me. I feel like we are better together than apart. Those revelations may come to you, but you got to judge the situation well. Yeah, the baby. Ooh, girl. Yeah, babies. Oh, thank you, Dara. You just gave me a download. Thank you. Some babies are going to like bring judgment in situations, meaning like literal children and babies. Like some people think that babies are going to make a relationship better. Some people might think that it's going to make a person stay home or be more loving, be more present, more responsible. That's a selfish move, to think that another human life is going to fix your fucking problems. Whether that's a baby, whether that's your mama, your daddy, a friend, a romantic partner, nobody's going to come and fix your life for you. You fix your life for you. So a baby, most definitely a innocent child that just comes in this earth and just is like, I ain't got no business in this, right? But sometimes, like, I do believe God will use situations. God will use situations, and God can use anything to be a messenger, to get a point across, to get a lesson across, or whatever. But yeah, yeah, mm-mm. The selfish energy. Someone's energy is selfish. It doesn't have to be yours. It could be someone else or someone that you're dealing with. If this resonates with you and another person. King Solomon was a wise person, very wise. And when God, he asked to be granted, he didn't ask for riches, he didn't ask for fame, even though he ended up having, even though he had those things. The first thing that he asked was, give me wisdom to guide your people. Grant me divine wisdom to be able to direct and lead and help your people. That's what he asked for. So wisdom and discernment, girl, Queen Sheba, you just made me think of something. Because there is a card in this deck where the wedding of King Solomon and Queen Sheba. There's a card in this deck. I don't remember which one it was. It's in here though. They have a lot of biblical stories in this deck, and I didn't know. I had to research. I had to research this artist's work, and he did a lot of biblical stories. Some of them I wish. I don't know why Christ is not in here at all. There's nothing with Christ. Is think in the original deck, this original one, not the mass production one, but the original one that he made. The deck creator made. They had different ones, like different cards that they don't have in this one. Some of them are still in here and some of them are not. but this artist in particular has a lot. So this deck is full of that, and I was living for it. I was like, yes, and yeah. But the story with Queen Sheba and King Solomon being married is in this deck. It is. But anywho, that's beside the point right now. But yeah, you have to use that greater wisdom and judgment. Ask Spirit to grant you clarity and wisdom on what you should do. Like, Spirit trusts you anyway. Not Orthodox Christian. Yeah, I'm mad that they didn't put the Christ pictures in here because I'm like, how y'all going, like, his story alone needs to be put in the Bible. Y'all could put Lucifer's ass. Lucifer is in here like twice. This motherfucker's in here twice, I think. Um, let's see what else wants to come through. They have the prophet Elijah in here. They have Moses in here. They have a lot of King Solomon cards in here, but King Solomon is one of my favorite biblical characters. 3 of Swords in reverse, 7 of Swords, and the 8 of Pentacles. So you have the 8 of Pentacles technically twice in 2 different decks. Some of you guys, this is about a job, or no longer putting the work and the effort in things that are not. You're not getting any gain, and it's not about gaining anything from a selfish energy. It's more so equal exchange. There's no balance. There's no reciprocity. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not fair. It's not fair to you. But some of you guys, like, you're tired of hurting, or you're tired of just heaviness. Yeah. Yes. The Ethiopian queen herself, Miss Queen Sheba. I think I have a deck that has Queen Sheba in it too. It might be one of them goddess decks. I don't remember. Or I think it's my my goodness. What deck is it? The Black Lilith Moon Oracle deck. I love that deck so much. It's so dope. So pile number 2, let's move on to you. I feel like that was enough. I forgot that this is sounding like a general reading, so I don't know if it's going to resonate on both ends. Okay, if you guys picked the Blessed Virgin Mary oil, the blessing oil, pile number 2, what time stamp are we at? Okay, let's do 27 minutes. Put your timestamp before I forget. 27. Let's do 27:30. Okay. If you chose the Mother Mary or Virgin Mary blessing oil pile number 2, this is what is being eclipsed, or what needs to be eclipsed, and who or what needs to be eclipsed. Rather, whatever. Take it as it resonates. All right. I'm gonna start off with my major arcana cards first. Then I'm gonna go into the minors, and then I'm gonna go into my other little deck over here. Oh, hey sis. Hey Tori. I'll hit you up after if you're still free. Okay. Pile number 2. Let's see what's going on, y'all. What you eclipsing out of your life. Y'all energy is, y'all know what y'all got this. You got this. I feel like you're aware. I feel like somebody either you're watching this or you're going to watch it after the live, is what I mean. Like, you could be watching during the live, or you could watch it after. You might have recently, like, had to cuss somebody out. If not cuss somebody out, like, tell somebody what it is. Like, not like being mean and cruel, but like, you had to check somebody, like, in a, divinely rage check a motherfucker. Like, I don't know. Let's see. Let's pull a major or 2, however many majors want to come out. 1. You have the moon too. I'm gonna pull another one. Pile number 1 had this. So you are in your wilderness season, or you could call it your dark night of the soul, or you're in a period where you're fasting from things. You're fasting from maybe people, situations. You could be fasting from food, fasting from media, fasting from something that you feel like you just need to spiritually fast. You are feel like you've been spending a lot of time with spirit, with God, talking with God and spirit. There's some things that you feel like are still a mystery to you. You don't understand. Some of you guys are like studying a lot of sacred mysteries right now too. Prayer, meditation, hermit. Yep. You know where you at. And this is my Moses card. It says Moses. Moses, the staff of God, the rod of Moses. So like y'all know what y'all doing. It's still early. What you mean it's still early? You haven't cussed the motherfucker out yet? These little things that keep getting caught in my hair. Okay. Um, the hermit card, you know why you're in solitude. Like you either put yourself there or you know that this is where you need to be. Like this is where spirit, God source, divine, this is where they're putting me at right now. You're looking for clarity on your path right now or where your next step is taking you. Nine of Cups, like you chilling right now. You chilling, you good. What do you need to eclipse out of your life though? Anything or anybody that's in the way of your path. You're getting rid of shady, deceptive people. You're getting rid of unethical. Is that the right thing? Right word? Unethical? I said unethical. Unethical things are people that lack integrity. Um, I'm hearing miser, word misers. Miser. Yeah, this some of you it's like family or partnerships, family partners, people that are like family, something with community. My eyes itching. Some of you guys don't want to see something or you don't want to accept that someone or something is not for you or because I feel like this could either be somebody that this is a family member, someone that's older than you potentially, could be a boss, it could be a romantic partner, could be a friend, someone that's kind of like you feel like they're a mentee to you, a mentor, could be someone that you look up to, someone that you trust their wisdom, but there's something about this person that's very egotistical, like um mm, yeah, you don't want to see this about this person. I feel like they're a masculine energy or they're very masculine if it's a woman or it's a man. It's a man, baby. You don't want to see this about them. This is the type of person that doesn't want to see you elevate past where you are. Like they want to be the one that you always like look up to, or they want to be the one that is in control or power. They don't want you to find this is somebody that will block your path, right? So like the story of Moses, I have to call that out, like his brother. Um, that beef between them, but he had to do what he had to do. Like he's the Pharaoh, like he gotta, take care of his people, right? And keep the system that he has going, but it's not right. Moses, like, my path, my purpose, my calling is to get my people out of Egypt. Like, I know you like thinking you can just take take these people on and just keep them as your slaves, but nah, this ain't right. Like, what you doing is not right. Yeah, no, this is something you don't agree with. Like this person, something about their like, yeah, you don't agree with the shit. Yeah, yeah, you don't agree with this person. They're very materialistic too. That could be a sign. Like this is somebody that is heavily like materialistic and in a way that, oh, I just bought this Chanel bag. Like, okay, granted, Tauruses, people with Libra in their chart, Tauruses in their chart, we like nice shit. We do. I feel like the shadow side of Libras and Taurus energy is like they can be very superficial and very materialistic and like they're label whores. Male or female does not matter, right? Oh, yeah, you know what I'm wearing. I'm wearing that, that. Yeah, like we don't care what you're wearing. We don't give a fuck what you driving. Cool. That's cool. Whatever. This person is that type. I'm hearing like God's gift to women. Like if this is a romantic partner, it's like your friend or a sibling that's a male. Like they think they're like, oh my God, like they think they the shit. They're very cocky. They need to go sit down somewhere. Or it could be a woman. So you have the Eight of Cups, Ten of Swords, Five. Well, yeah, this is like somebody that secretly competes with you or competes with people in general. They're competitive by nature. This is a person that emotionally you're attached to. If this is like, yeah, you can be a tacky designer. Um, I know y'all bothered by my setup. Like y'all just stop. Like just stop that. Just stop. Please. I'm not gonna explain myself. I don't even need to explain myself. Like I have my resonance with things and all of that. Like I'm a multifaceted being. I can resonate with many different things. I get it, like traditions and all that stuff. I get what y'all saying, but do not come over here with that. Just leave it alone, okay? Um, I feel like whoever this person is, if it's a romantic energy, same thing goes. They compete with you. They're jealous. Um, if they have like a fragile ego or a male ego, like they don't want you to really find yourself or be in your power. That triggers them. If it's a sibling, doesn't matter if they're male or female, like same thing. Like they want you to be underneath them or in a microscope of where they can see your progress and what you're doing. Like this isn't somebody that roots for you or wants to see you excel, even if that means they're excelling past you or you're excelling past them, excuse me. You're emotionally attached to this person in some way, like they mean something to you emotionally. This isn't like you're close to this person or you care about them. Or it's an environment or situation that you're emotionally attached to. But I feel like these are people. It's not an environment that you are like, let's say, like a living situation that you need to get out of, a lease or a job, environment that, it's a person involved. The High Priestess, the Five of Wands, and the Hermit. So the High Priestess is the Queen of Heaven, or it could be Divine Mother energy. The Five of Wands. Five of Wands, I think this is Jacob wrestling with the angel, the story of Jacob. Was it Jacob? I think it was. I think it is Jacob who's wrestling with that angel, basically wrestling with God. Like, you going to give me what I'm owed. You going to give me what you going to give me. You're going to bless me. You're going to give me what I want. Okay? Um the Hermit card, and the Hermit card is a man in the wilderness by himself. He has his book open. So yeah, like you're digesting a lot. You could be journaling, you could be getting a lot of downloads, praying, or if you're not doing these things, like in your solitude, you might need to journal or really still like sit and really download or write down what you're receiving, what you're getting. Dreams, especially dreams. But someone needs to, I feel like whoever this person is that you're releasing or letting go of or you're being called to or there's a need for some sort of boundary. Like obviously like certain family members can't just fully cut them off. In some cases, yeah, you need to cut certain family members off. But in this instance, I feel like this is someone that is going to have to learn their own lesson. Like they have to humble themselves. They need to humble themselves. Okay. They need to humble themselves. Like I feel like they're going to have to deal with God. Okay. Whether that comes in the form of their own spiritual team checking them, because people think that our spiritual team having our back means they just gonna be coming after people and everybody. Oh, my ancestors don't play about me. Yeah, they don't play with you either. Like your ancestors is like, if they care about you, your ancestors that really got your back, they will check your ass. They will. Like when you're in the wrong or when they see you going in the wrong path, they will. Don't think that they all just for you and they just against everybody and oh, my ancestors don't play about me. Like don't play with yourself either. They're not gonna let you do that. So whoever this person is, like, some shit that they're doing in spirit, I feel like they're gonna get checked. They're very. This person might even be entitled to you. Like, you could be in hermit mode or keeping yourself away from this person, and they're trying to intervene with that or something, or like this person doesn't like that. I feel this person could be slightly, I hate using this word all the time and throwing it around, but they have some narcissistic ways about them, or they're just heavily entitled. But that is kind of a narcissistic trait, is like entitlement and lack of boundaries. Like, oh well, bitch, I know you said you don't want to talk, but answer the phone, bitch, answer the phone. Why are you doing this? Let me come to your house. Like, I know a family member like this. Like, they do not have bounds. They don't respect. Like, if you're in a place where you just don't want to be bothered, they will continue to bug you. They don't give a fuck. That type of energy. It's immaturity too at the same time. So I feel like this is a specific person that you need to let go of, or someone that is heavily just insensitive, or what's the right word? Inconsiderate of you and others. Someone that does not want to see you do better than them, or just do better at all, which is shady. Because you're being called to elevate, you're being called higher. You're being called into, like, you're if pile number one is watching, this is like the aftermath of you making that decision that you don't want to make. Like, where you feel like something, you're being punished for why certain people are leaving your life, or why people are showing you their true colors. You might look at it as a punishment rather than a blessing for what it is. That spirit has to remove certain people and things out of your life, get you out of certain situations and environments for a reason. Yeah, and the high priestess energy, that divine mother energy, is giving you, like, I feel like that's Holy Spirit, like the essence of Holy Spirit, that presence where it's like, it's sound, it's like a gentle energy. It's comforting, even in the midst of like a challenge, or even in the midst of maybe a tough or difficult message to receive. There's still a level of comfort and peace that comes with it. Like, okay, I know this is not going to be easy, but I know this is what I need to do. I know this is the truth. That's the Holy Spirit. The Nine of Cups. Yeah, this old greedy ass. This is this person's energy. They may not look like this. They could look attractive. They could look like whatever. But this is their energy. It's nasty. It's greedy, gluttonous. Just ugh. This is ugly. Yeah, feed me, feed me. It's like an energy vampire. Like, just like chunky. If you look at them in the spirit realm, they probably look like that big thing on Star Wars. That big old pimple looking thing on, that big ass, I don't know, that nasty thing on Star Wars. They could be pencil thin in here in the physical, but their spirit is like, in the spirit was like this big nasty, just juicy, just pimple. Ugh. Okay, I might be being a little dramatic, but you know what I'm saying. Just for comedic relief, okay, for the reading. But yeah, their energy is nasty and greedy, and the Hangman. This card right here, this card right here is that story. What is that man's name? It was a man that came into Jerusalem, him and his brother. His brother ordered him to go into the Jerusalem temple and try to basically steal some shit. Like, he was trying to be slick. And his men, all his security guards, all his boys came in there into the temple and immediately had this vision of like, they was about to get fucked up. Like, the guy or whatever, like the brother that was sent to the temple to basically steal from the temple, right? But he was like being slick. Like, it was like a bad business deal, right? Where you shake hands with somebody and they're like, yeah, we wanted to scope out this place. We wanted to like see like you guys needed any renovations and blah blah blah. But they got schemes, like they got a plan, right? So God knew what was up. So this angel came in and like put homeboy on his feet, kicked it, like, yeah, no, y'all, whoever this person is, like, I'm telling you, spirit warning this person. I don't know. Yeah, this person's intentions aren't right. I don't know who this is. Like, or they're again that greed. This person's greedy. Like, this person takes. They don't ask. There's no equal exchange. There's a I'm coming in and I'm taking from you, or I'm taking from whatever, whoever I can get. This is very masculine. So if this is a woman, they're very like aggressive, and they might even look kind of masculine, or um they have a very strong masculine energy, and I feel like it's because they're overly assertive. They're very controlling, right? If this is a masculine energy, it's toxic masculinity. It's a fragile ego energy. Like, they have to feel empowered, and being empowered is being able to just do what they want, take what they want, just do whatever without consequence, without accountability, bullying, maybe even control, manipulation. Like, that's what makes this person feel powerful, right? So that's who or what you need to eclipse out of your life. With this energy breakup of family, hell yeah. If they want something, you got to put it like this: if they want something, they're going to take it. They don't care if it's like, if a person's married already, they don't give a fuck about that. If this is a job that is for someone else, they don't care. They're going to try to, like, hell yeah, this is that type of person. Yeah, absolutely. This person is that way. They will take it, whatever they want to take. They're going to take it. They're going to figure out, how can I take this from you? Or let me manipulate my way into it. Are you sure you really want that? Like, have you ever met kids? I feel like these are the type of kids that grow up to be these type of adults. But have you ever met kids where, let's say you get gifted like a blue, let's say it's a hula hoop, right? You and a little, like your little sister or something, or your big sister or your cousin. Um, y'all are so. I'm sorry. I'm gonna send y'all some love. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to block you. I send you love. Anywho, um, like, one sister has a pink hula hoop and the other sister has a purple hula hoop, and the mom is like, so and so you get the pink hula hoop, so and so you get the purple hula hoop, and the other one's like, I want the pink one. And the mom was like, well, I thought you would have liked the purple one, blah blah blah, whatever. So the mom goes off and minds her business, and the little girl's over there, and the big sister's like, I'll give you my other toy that I have, that Barbie I have, I'll give that to you if you give me your pink hula hoop. Right? It's like manipulative. Like, I know, like, kids, like, it's innocent sometimes, but like there's some kids that just already got it in them to be like that, right? So it's like a bullying thing, or I'm gonna tell mommy what you did and blah 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 if you don't give me that pink hula hoop. So you feel like, okay, she's gonna tell mommy. So you give her your fucking pink hula hoop, and she just off somewhere having fun by herself, and not even thinking twice about you. Like, she'll give a fuck. That type of person grows up being that type of manipulative type of being and energy. But it can be a little more nastier because now you're an adult, and now your mind is a little more advanced and a little more, you know how to tweak shit. You know what I mean? Like, mm, little kid arguments are funny. They are. But kids are way more smarter than people give them credit for. Like, I'm telling you, like, snapbacks, shade queens and kings, they are. But anywho, that is a reading, y'all. I'm gonna hop my ass off of here. I'm about to eat my salad because I'm extremely starving. But y'all can't tell because, your girl got the meat on her bones. But I appreciate y'all. Be blessed, be safe, take care. Peace. Thank you for moderating, sis. I appreciate y'all.